Welcome to another edition of How Well Do You Know Your Homeland? Just checking the standings now. Our leader in Newfoundland and Labrador, Andrew Dale of the Once. Our leader in Nova Scotia, John Landry of the Stanfields. And now, shaking it up for Prince Edward Island. How well do you know your homeland, ladies and gentlemen? Entertainers of the Year, Paper Lions. Woo! Are you ready to play?
Yes, oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, in this bag you will find noisemakers. They are in lieu of bells, buzzers, and whatnot. I don't want to choose because people always have issue with what one they get. Okay. Ooh. Yeah.
It's a football.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one, man. How does that work? Oh, nice.
Okay. And oh,
you get the plastic
you're very festive. We brought that in at Christmas, and it hasn't left. Now just make sure you're comfortable with your noisemakers. You ring in.
Mine's pretty comfortable.
I'm right beside you, Colin, so I feel really good about it. Okay, here we go. Now, the deal is this. I have 10 questions here. They are all about Prince Edward Island. You do not have to wait until the question has been read in its entirety. However, if your answer is incorrect, you are out of that round.
Oh.
At the end of this, we have a prize. I still don't have a prize, and it'll be fabulous, and you guys are really going to love it. All right, here we go.
Do you listen to island history of other provinces and fight against them eventually?
There will be a championship round. I just don't know how. A showdown of
Maybe
sorts.
Maybe at DCMAs. Very exciting.
Yes, can you imagine? All right, let's get on to this one, shall we? This is Prince Edward Island trivia. Here we go. Prince Edward Island was given its name back in 1799. Previous to that, European settlers had called it, oh!
I got it first. Ile de Prince Edward.
No, and you're out of it. Dave.
Abaguit.
Yes, that's correct. And do you know what it means?
Cradle on the waves.
Yes, Dave. All right, a Micmac word. Dave, right out of the gate. All right, here we go. In the hit Stompin' Tom Connor's tune, Bud the Spud.
I was going to say Bud the Spud.
You're out.
You're already out of this round.
No, it's
somebody's a little bit.
Yeah,
you're out for just that question.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, John, eager and yet keen. Okay, okay. In the hit Stompin' Tom Connor's tune, Bud the Spud, what was the name on the truck that shines up in the sun?
Oh.
Anyone? Yeah, the cops have been looking for that son of a gun that's been ripping the tar off the 401. They know the name on the truck shines up in the sun. Anyone? No, Dave, that's incorrect.
Bright blue Chevy is a son of a gun.
It's been a while since I wrote that song with them. It can't. I just don't know. How about
true?
Bessie?
No.
No.
You're our last best hope, Rob. Anything? Anything.
A name? It's just a name?
Yes.
Randall.
Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Okay.
What's the first thing that most people think of when they think of Prince Edward Island?
Red dirt.
And? Green Gables?
Green Gables.
Yes!
No, Rob. No. Because didn't you say something before?
No.
Yeah, but he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. No, you shouldn't feel
that.
Dave won, everybody's zero.
You shouldn't feel. Okay, Dave won. Everybody else zero. Okay, speaking of Anne of Green Gables, Lucy Maud Montgomery's classic Anne of Green Gables is renowned all over the world, and most people know Anne's bosom friend, Diana Barry. That's not the question.
Oh, these two are out, because what's your answer?
Does anybody know?
Dave and I. Damn it.
Does anybody know the name of Anne's friend in the glass? Oh, yes!
In the glass?
Yes, in the glass.
I was just going to say Gilbert.
No.
What is the glass?
Well, she had an imaginary friend. It was her only friend.
Yeah.
And these questions
Remember?
are really hard.
I never read the book.
No, this shouldn't be hard.
Randall?
My girlfriend would know.
Good old Randall in the
She
glass.
goes to watch the play like every year still.
Really? Yeah. And she
That I don't know.
explained.
I don't remember.
I've only ever seen it once.
Yeah, me too.
I know it's her imaginary.
I will give you another question, which I know you will get. The answer is Katie Morris.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Yeah, really. Okay, so here's one you will get. What does Anne administer to little Minnie May to save her life? No? Really? It's used so often in modern medicine.
Oh, I was just going to say that's what I was going to say. You beat me to it. I was actually going to say raspberry cordial.
Anyone?
Love and laughter.
I thought for sure
That's usually
you guys
modern
would get
medicine.
Ipecac is the answer we were looking for. Ipecac.
No.
You can't make words up.
I'm not. All right, we'll make them a little easier. Question number 4. What is Prince Edward Island's provincial bird? Okay, Colin.
Oh, I'm next.
Blue Jay?
Yes.
Yes.
Colin on the board, taking a spot. All right, number 5. What's the slogan on the Prince Edward Island license plate? Oh, John.
Darn it, I was going to say the Gentle Island, but that's not it.
I know it.
No, I believe Rob has rung in.
Go to next.
Slogan on the Green Province.
Really? Colin, you're next.
I was gonna say Canada's Green Province.
Green Province on it now.
It does?
Yeah.
Yes, so I get it.
No, what does it actually say?
Well, technically, it's the birthplace of Confederation.
That's what it used to say.
When did it change?
Like 3 or 4 years ago.
Someone is getting fired on our crack research team.
Nobody gets,
Just saying.
no one gets a
Yeah.
point.
No, no,
So-
no.
Come on, that's 2.
You can have a half.
All right.
I feel good about that. All right, here we go. We're moving on. Question number 6. The Confederation Bridge, and I should tell you this is a mathematical question. You have to get the answer correct without going over. That's how we'll limit this one. All right. Confederation Bridge, 12.9 kilometers. The longest bridge over ice-covered water. Dozens of awards. It has 34 traffic units on the bridge, 17 closed-circuit TVs, 7,300 drain ports. How many streetlights?
I'm going.
I think it's not working.
Oh no,
I'm
crying
gonna
foul.
say
Dave?
288.
Okay.
I'm going to say 100, and my math is going to say 1 every 10 meters, and there's 10 in 100, and then in 1 kilometer that would be 100. Oh, that'd be 10. So it'd be 10. No, that'd be 100 in a kilometer. So there'd be 1,000 in 10 kilometers. So 1,290. It seemed like more than every 10 meters, or less than every 10.
I would say
Gotta double it up.
900.
If they're every 20 meters.
No, 1,028.
Far distance.
How many did you say, Dave?
I said 288.
I'm gonna say 1.
Okay, that's good. It's like the price is right. Way to go, Rob. Dave is correct. 310 lights illuminate the Confederation Bridge.
Well,
All right.
they're not every 10 meters.
No. All right, but you were very convincing. It was almost like you'd done road work. You haven't, have you?
Never.
Canada has a ton of islands. You look at a map, right?
Right.
Tons of them. Where does Prince Edward Island rank?
So the largest being number 1, and then the
Largest number
smallest
1 is Baffin Island. Where does Prince Edward Island rank?
I'm going to say
Oh,
I'm gonna say 18.
9.
12.
1.
It's not 1, man. Vancouver Island's way bigger than that.
The answer, 23rd.
Yes!
Okay.
In the lead.
Where are you, John? Have you gone in
I think
yet?
I'm 0.
I'm 1.5.
I like your
Dave's
sweater, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. You got that going for you, which is kind of nice. All right, here we go. Oscar winner Daniel Day-Lewis fell in love with Prince Edward Island. Oh, John, out of the gate.
I did that
Did
first.
you?
What's the name of the movie?
Yes, the name of the movie.
It was The Snake and the Rose.
I
said
believe.
next.
Don't just hold on now,
Okay.
John.
The Rose and the Snake?
Colin.
The Ballad of Emily Rose.
Oh, so close. Anyone?
The Snake Rose Ballad.
Where's the snake coming in?
That was what it was originally called.
No,
Is that true?
that is what it was
There was
originally
something
called.
about that
But that was never.
originally, yeah.
No, that was originally what it was going to be called, but then it wasn't
not
called
the
that.
answer.
Wasn't.
Yeah.
It's the Ballad of Rose and Emily.
No, well, it's
Emma Rose.
the fella's name. And Rose.
The Ballad of Daniel
Jack
Day-Lewis.
and Rose.
Yes.
Jack and
yet
Rose.
it's after the bell has
Yeah.
gone. But nonetheless,
No, we got that.
It was going to be called
but
Snake and the Rose or
we've got-
something.
Can I have another
Except
half
for
point?
me.
Well, no, sure.
Half point.
I got Rose.
No.
I got the actual answer.
No, you didn't.
After 3 guesses.
These are all movie buffs we
got it.
found out.
One
So
guess took you out of the round.
Daniel Day-Lewis, great actor, no argument, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I will give a point, even though it has nothing to do with Prince Edward Island, to somebody who knows the movies for which he won his 2 Oscars. Oh, I believe that was Rob.
What, Gangs of New York. No? And,
I got it. I know it, and I was
the one
there,
in the
so-
80s, or early 90s. What was it called?
He doesn't know.
No, you know.
I know
He's
it.
out.
I was second. Last of the Mohicans. That's got to be it.
Colin
There Will Be Blood.
is one, and
The other one is
Not
Gangs
Last
of
of the
New York.
no,
No,
he
it's-
was nominated, but he did
It's
not
an
win.
old movie. I
Dave,
can't
you're our
remember.
last.
I just can't remember what the other one is.
Is that true?
Yeah, no, I can't.
He played somebody. I mean, like, unbelievable. No.
It's an old movie, right?
It is. It was one.
He was a young, very young guy.
Titanic. It's Titanic, isn't it?
Darn it, I thought it was Last of the
I really
Mohicans.
can't remember. I know it.
I'm gonna give them all half a point, all of them, because you sort of love Daniel Day-Lewis, and that should count for something. We'll just put the score up now.
was the other movie?
His movie.
The other movie is My Left Foot.
There it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he nominated for Last of the Mohicans?
I don't think so. I
Really?
don't have his other nominations
He's not even in
here.
that movie, Joe. That's Kevin Costner.
No.
You're thinking of Waterworld.
Question number 9. If I start my journey at the highest elevation on Prince Edward Island and travel to the oldest lighthouse on Prince Edward Island, where did I start and where do I stop?
Well, maybe.
Mount Everest, the highest in the world. I know that.
How about Brookvale Ski Park, as well as, and then you travel to.
She shook her head.
Come on, it's our ski
Don't you
park.
remember that Brookvale's built up with garbage bags?
Highest point.
Do you mean like a building?
No.
It's good, like just land.
Physically land. It's not that high. It's 100 and, if this helps you, 152 meters or 466 feet above sea level. So not really high, but
I'm assuming Point Prim Lighthouse wasn't right.
you haven't answered it on this round because that was in the. This is a do-over question that I think might turn ugly. I'll just Point Prim Lighthouse is correct.
So I did get it half right. I'm going to say the Greenwich Dunes then to Point Prim Lighthouse.
You saying those are 150 meters high?
I don't know.
Come on.
The Delta?
They were. I remember them as being very high.
You're talking about
I'm gonna
from
say
sea level.
Some hill in New Glasgow.
Yeah, now you're talking the right part of the island. I'm gonna say New London.
Dave, anything? No.
I'll say. Where did they take that photo that was on the old licenses?
I'm not helping you.
That doesn't matter. I can't remember.
Colin?
Bonshaw to Point Prim Lighthouse?
I can't believe I got the old.
It's gotta be that.
Springton, Queens County. Springton.
Springton is around
Springton.
Bonshaw. It's
Is
the
it?
same area, yeah. Same as New London.
So who should get a half for
I
the
don't
first?
think anybody. Because you reread it. No,
half point.
We're gonna have to go to our judges. We'll review the tape and move along to our final question of the round. This one I feel really good about. Number 10, and our final question. What man-made invention was banned from Prince Edward Island in 1908 to 1911? Oh, I believe John.
Alcohol.
No. Dave?
A still?
No. Rob.
Can you repeat the question, please?
What man-made invention was banned from Prince Edward Island in 1908 to 1911?
Was it created on PEI?
It was not invented on Prince Edward Island.
A man-made invention.
I'm gonna
The
Oh, can I re-answer because
Guillotine?
no one else is answering?
No, I'm sorry.
I haven't answered yet.
So, wow.
You can't re-answer before everyone answers.
Okay, well you answer.
These are usually so friendly.
He's always like.
I'm gonna say shotgun.
Okay, everybody has waited.
re-answer.
Oh, really? Okay, go.
Yeah, I'm gonna say automobile.
Yes! John, in the second round of the 10th question, has pulled out. That is true. Look at everybody's like, I don't believe that. But the car, and apparently, it wasn't reinstated
Price of
on
gas,
all
wasn't
of the
it?
roads.
The
I
price
don't
of
know,
gas.
maybe. It wasn't reinstated on all of the roads until 1919. And you guys were driving on the left-hand side of the road. Did you know that?
No.
No.
I mean, it was certainly before you were born. Well,
Must have been before Prohibition.
I think. Does anyone know where we netted out? Is there a clear winner?
Well, I didn't
John
really.
has 2.5 points, and
What?
Dave and I both have 3.
I do not have 2.5. The only one I answered was automobile.
We'll
you
review
have
the
1
tape,
point?
and our
Wait,
winner will
half
go
is
to the
everybody else.
ECMA round and face off against Andrew Dale and
Do you have any more questions?
Sean
'Cause this
Landry.
is really fun.
That's it. That's all I have.
Can you just
Those
make
are
some
really
up off the top
hard.
of your head?
You can ask us about anything. We don't.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
We
do
need to
it.
break this top.
Oh, there's a tiebreaker.
We're
Yeah.
in first place at 3 points each.
And I'm in a close one
Well,
and a
is
half.
4 ahead of 3?
Is that a trivia question?
Yes.